the lifestyle-based outcomes that your process makes more predictable. That's the bottom line. What are we charging for? What do I pay 1% a year for to a financial advisor? I pay 1% a year so I have more predictability around my lifestyle-based outcomes. I get a higher level of predictability by giving 1% to a team than by trying to do it on my own. That's how we need to get is more and more focused on the advice side rather than the wealth management side. Look, the trust service is huge, but personalized follow-up, that's where we're going to strike a chord that differentiates.
Well, and you mentioned content and thought leadership, subject matter expertise. I mean, the concept of writer's block is gone.
Yeah.
I had a firm that received our white paper on AI and said, look, our people they haven't even really put anything on their phone. They're just not even dabbling yet. Could you try to light a fire? And all they're really allowed to use is Copilot. So I go on to Grok, I think it was, the Twitter X AI version. And I just said, okay, create a presentation on how a financial advisor can use Copilot. 3 seconds. I'm in the red zone. I'm like, this is good. But then I said, this is complex. Dumb it down a little bit, just so I can ease in and not, confuse anybody. It simplified it. And then, so if I have an hour to present, I'll ease in and then I'll get into the weeds in a little bit more detail. I had another firm ask me if I could do a presentation on leadership because so many financial advisors who are scaling up are wearing a lot more hats today, HR issues, etc. So I said, okay, create a presentation for me. I did go to chat on this. Create a presentation that I can deliver to financial advisors on leadership so they can elevate their leadership to their clients, but also their team members who are trying to elevate the client experience. An entire chassis. Now, I'm not going to take it verbatim, but a chassis that inspires me to plug in and load on some of our core stuff from our content. And now I'm in the red zone.